Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all of the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And so we are getting into an ancestor message. Okay, an ancestor message. And the first thing that I was getting when I was coming into this reading is, do not give someone the rope to hang you. I'm hearing, I've never heard that saying before, but that's what's coming out. Because typically it's what, give someone a rope to hang themselves or something like that, but it's giving a sense of don't give someone else a rope to be able to hang you and like set it up as if you did it yourself. Okay, so this gives a vibe of letting people in on your weaknesses and giving people too much power over your life, your decisions that you make, how you make them. Because if you determine all of your decisions based off of another person, and how it's said that you're supposed to make it, it's kind of like you're giving your power away and you're giving your power to this person and this being, and you're saying that this person is more powerful than you. And so this ancestor energy is definitely saying to keep your power in-house, keep it with you, but then also watch who or what you share your weaknesses with, or like your insecurities or something of that nature, because I'm getting this energy of someone learning your insecurities, so then they start like tap dancing on them as a way to get you to react or act out in a certain type of way, to be able to turn around and be like, see, I told you so. Okay, it's giving that vibe. It's a very calculated energy, heavy air energy. Someone who is very calculated with their movements, how they show up, what they do, how they do it. Okay, I'm hearing like a thief in the night, a fox in the hen house. Okay, so this could be someone in your home, okay, or someone who has been in your home, or someone that who's asking to come to your home. Okay, or the home could just symbolize you as your person, your body. Watch what you share when you're venting. And that's why it's important to process through our personal feelings in like a journal first before we start venting out to someone else. Because most times we're going to come to find that we can be able to solve our own problem, versus going to another person for them to solve that problem first. Versus, you know, when you're communicating and it's more so confirmation and affirmation versus you going seeking just those answers. Okay, so it's giving a vibe of, instead of introducing like, I don't want to say your downfalls, but instead of introducing like your insecurities and things of that nature as a way, like, how can I put it? You know how a lot of people reveal things about themselves that are like insecurities and things of that nature to appeal to other people as if they can connect, or they're similar, or they're relatable. And so they may reveal certain parts of themselves when it's like a venting session that's going on. I'm getting this energy of do not engage, okay? You don't need to reveal insecurities or parts of yourself that you don't like as a way to fit in, or to feel like you can relate to other people. You can relate to people by good things that you like about yourself, okay? Because I'm getting a vibe of you could potentially be venting to some ears that are literally just trying to collect information. All right, ancestors, what's up? We have the World card coming out to start the reading. Do I have... Hold on. I wonder if it's in there. It's not in there. Okay. I'm gonna just wait. It wasn't needed this time around. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it alone. So this world energy of what is coming out, it looks like she's watering the world. And you know how I said to focus on the positives in the situations versus feeling like you gotta share negative things as a way to be relatable with people. That's not the case when looking at this. You can water the good things that are going on, you know, showcase and share that, because that also helps you with your mental health at the same time. When you focus more on the good things versus the things that are not working out, okay? I'm also getting this energy of needing to expand your horizons as well. You may need to find a way to connect with people from the other side of the world, or in a world that's different from yours. Or it could even be the energy of two people being in two different worlds at this time. And one person sees it as this way and another person sees it as this way. And so you have different perspectives when you view the world in general. But I'm also hearing what you water is what will grow. So if you water conflict, conflict will continue to grow. If you water insecurities, insecurities will continue to grow. And I'm just getting this energy of you needing to remove yourself in some level from like the venting and things of that nature with other people, and learn how to process through and solve your problems on your own first. And then, you know, you can have confirmation in spaces, but work on learning how to solve problems first. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that comes from working through your shadow work, you know, learning about yourself, learning your personal programming. What created you to be who you are? That's how your crown chakra, the alignment of your crown chakra depends upon the lower chakras, okay? But if you don't understand your lower chakras and where you're currently at with those chakras, your crown chakra, it can be out of whack and you don't realize it. It could be out of whack and you don't even realize it. It's just giving me this vibe of no more. It's giving trauma bonding. Is there something outside? Maybe it's my neighbors sweeping their patio, but I'm like, what is that sound? It gives this energy of trauma bonding. You don't need to trauma bond with anyone in order to work through a problem that you have. Start with working through your internal self, who you are, what makes you up, what got you to where you're at now, to find out what your baseline is, right? But then learn how to start processing through your problems on your own first. That's what I'm really getting, is someone who, they like to process with other people first, and you need to process through it on your own first, because you can run the risk of, if you process it through with another person first, you can run the risk of viewing it incorrectly, or you're taking in their energy as you're processing through this and you have an incorrect, you know, view of how you're approaching something. And you really want to watch out for that. You have the Daughter of Coins coming out. And the Daughter of Coins in this deck is like the Knight of Coins, okay? Or the Knight of Pentacles. But this is giving a little bit of reckless energy as well. And it gives this energy of potentially slowing down growth in an area by getting the advice of another person before consulting yourself first. There's a difference between something being, okay, you getting help on what's 2 + 3, right? You want to try to productive struggle on your own first. But there is a right answer, right? And there's a difference between going to someone else immediately and they're like, oh, you know, 2 + 3 is 5. You know what I'm saying? Versus you going first, trying, getting your manipulatives together, you know, working through your different techniques to try to figure it out. And then if you can't figure out, then get the support and help, okay? Or figure it out and then check your answer with another person is giving that vibe of like needing to learn how to work through a problem first. Now, there could be some things where there is an actual answer. There is an actual correct answer. And another person can help you with it. But it's best for you to at least try it on your own first, the productive struggle. Versus something else where the answer can be a little subjective on the direction to go, but it all depends on the amount of information that's known about a subject. And this is giving the vibe that you can run the risk of going to someone for some advice or venting to a friend or something, and they give you advice based off of what they know. They don't have the full picture. They don't know the full story. They don't know everything of what's been going on. So the advice that they could be giving could be advice that could be a little outdated. It could be lacking information, okay? It could potentially not be as informed as you need it to be. And this honestly is giving the vibe of by listening to this person's, you know, advice and information, it can slow you down. Because they don't see or know the full picture and the full story. So that's why even, you know, for example, in readings, it's important to know like when is your intuition speaking, you know what I'm saying? Versus if it's something for someone else in that moment, because you don't want to take information that wasn't speaking to your intuition. You have the Hangman coming out, but it's in the reverse. So this gives a vibe of something promising peace, but not quite giving the peace. And you needing to learn how to bring about your own peace on your own without feeling like you need the support of another person to get there. That's the goal of eventually getting to a state of where you can hang in suspension and learn how to control your breathing, learning how to control your movement perfectly. But it takes practice. And if you don't practice the productive struggle, then you'll never get to that place, okay? And so this is just definitely giving that energy of try to figure something out on your own first. This feels like an auntie or an uncle. This feels like an auntie or an uncle coming out. Like this feels like a auntie or an uncle who was like a rebel in some kind of way. They chose to not follow the way of the family or something that the family, like a lot of people in the family did, or what a lot of people in the family followed. This person chose not to follow those same things. They chose to go in their own direction. They could have even been like the middle child, is what it's giving, of someone who had to make their own path. This is someone who had to make their own path. You got the 6 of Knives coming out. But then that's also in the reverse. Don't run from the difficult task. Sometimes it can feel a little difficult to try to figure out something on your own or to solve a problem on your own, but don't run from the difficult task, okay? Allow yourself to go through this productive struggle because you're going to come out stronger on the other end. You're going to come out stronger on the other side, okay? You're going to come out stronger on the other side. Yep, 4 of Wands. Then I just say you're going to come out stronger on the other side, and look at what's going on in the 4 of Wands. He has his feet on both sides of the beams, and he's holding her up as she's in this, it looks like a sitting yoga pose, right? She's at a state of peace, and she trusts the fact that he's going to keep holding her up. Because if he drop her, it's over for her, right? But she has so much trust and peace in this moment because she trusts that he has worked on his strength, right? And this is foundational energy. So you needing to tap back into some foundational energy. This is some major trust right here. But it takes working through it in order to fix it. So it could even be a relationship where you are having a hard time in this relationship. So instead of going to other people complaining about what's going on in the relationship, who ain't doing what, how they messed this up, how they messed that up. Well, oh, girl, what you think I should do? Or, oh, what you think I need to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, how about you try to figure it out on your own first? How about you go to the person that you got an issue with and y'all try to find a way to work through it together? How about you start consulting your higher power energy and just start writing and journaling out your feelings and allow the words to come out onto the paper to help you solve this problem. Okay, so this is giving an energy of you don't need to go to everybody else for these relationship things and issues of what's going on. Immediately, as soon as something happens, you're going to the internet looking for a reading on this, or, you know, no, let's stop for a moment and try to process through it on your own. Then, after you process it, you can listen to something for confirmation. But go to yourself first. Go to yourself first. Ace of Coins. To at least set yourself on the path of how to view it or how to look at it. But it's giving this vibe of trusting yourself first. Trust yourself first, Pooh. That's the message. And as always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do, period. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? And as always, continue to bloom. Let me get us some water in here. I got to get a lamp for our indoor plants and stuff because, baby, it keep dying. It keep dying. Okay, I do better with outside plants. This and succulents on the inside, honey. Okay, I guess I got a thumb like my granny. But when it comes to them indoor plants,